Are you the one person in your auto repair business that has to fix all the problems and find all the solutions? Then you're probably not alone. I'm Dean from the Workshop Whisperer. This is the original Workshop Whisperer herself, Rachael Evans, and welcome to today's episode of Talking Shop. Rach, tell us, for the auto repair owner that's listening to this, who thinks to himself, well, I'm always fixing all the problems. I'm always the one that's got to find the solutions for my team. What do you have to tell them today?
Well, I think it's time for you to think about, do you always want to be in that position? Or is it something that you do because it allows you to remain in control, like you're the one with your hands on the driving wheel if you do? And if it's the latter, well, if they're coming to you or if they're coming to me, then I know at least that they've got the right answer and they'll do it as I want. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but that's a pretty fast track to burnout, number one, and to never experiencing the freedom that you're entitled to if you do the work as the business owner. Many clients come to us right at the start of their journeys of improving their business, and they are the oracle of knowledge. They started the business. They're the ones that have seen everything from day dot and likely seen a few team members come and go as well. So it doesn't feel that unusual to be the one that everyone comes to. And in many cases, you'd rather be that person, as we've just mentioned.
Yeah, you're good at fixing cars, so you just figure you can fix humans as well.
That's right. So it could be anything from a technical issue that your team members will come and check in with you about, to behaviour, to something financial, something on the service desk, whatever it is. If you remain the glue in the middle forever, you either feel like you can never take time off, and it is quite common for people to come to us and they haven't had a holiday for 8 years. They've only had the public holidays off. They haven't shut down over Christmas or New Year or anything like that. They get a few extra days at Easter, but that's it. And the rest of the shop is closed then as well. So they never give the shop a chance to run without them. You don't have the evidence you need to take that time away if you're the glue in the middle all the time. So there's actually a really simple little system that you can put in place that we're advocates for here at the Workshop Whisperer, and we have multiple trainings on in the engine room and our $1 Million Mechanics boardroom, and that's something called the 131 system. So it is not an overnight quick fix, but if you would like to be able to take time away from the business and it run without you, without numerous fires to fight when you come back.
And that's what everyone tells us they want.
Yes, then you'll give this one a go. And it's really simple. You encourage your team members to come to you with their one issue. That part's fine, but they also need to come to you with 3 suggestions of how they might solve their problem or challenge and the one they're preferring. Now, what that gets them to do is to start thinking through the available options for solving the problem like you're not there. While they're learning this and they're learning to be comfortable and confident in their own decision-making process, and you're learning and becoming confident in them being able to solve the problem, they can come to you with their suggestions and you won't shoot them down for being ridiculous. If none of the 3 are how you know the problem needs to be solved, then you simply ask, how did you arrive at those 3 suggestions? And then, okay, well, you could talk through what the end result might be of those suggestions that won't get them the result you need. And then you can say, here's how I'd do it, and talk through that. Now, are they still going to come to you in the beginning? Of course, because they're used to doing that and you're used to answering. So they've got a job, which is to come to you with their one issue, their 3 potential solutions, and then the one they're favouring. Your job is to not then clamp down on that and say, no, this is how we do it, and then go and do it for them. You've got to allow them the space to grow into this, because in a way we're rewiring their brain from being able to consult the oracle, you, and starting to think for themselves.
That's exactly what we're doing. The saying in psychology is what wires together fires together. And if you keep solving problems for your team, you're only strengthening that neurological wiring that says to them, if I have a problem, then I go see you because you're my solution. And the most stressed out auto repair owners, they spend their time telling their team what to think. The auto repair shop owners that generate freedom, they take the time to understand how their team thinks, and the 131 system is the simplest, easiest, most effective way that we've seen for an auto repair shop owner to start to understand how their team thinks, which helps you build the trust in what they think, which means you get to take time away because you know they're thinking the way you would like them to think, whether you're at the shop or not.
That's it. And if you truly can tap into what it is you want from the auto repair business that you have, did you get into it so you'd be tied to the shop
No.
from dawn till dusk for the rest of your working life? Or did you get into it to experience a form of independence and freedom that you wouldn't have if you were working for somebody else? If it's the second one, then you need to head down this path of helping your team members become a little bit more autonomous while you learn that it is safe for them to do that, and then you will start to be able to experience that freedom and independence that you went into business for in the first place.
Absolutely. It's about building a business that doesn't rely on you to run. We will see you for the next episode of Talking Shop.
See you next time.